Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome back to the garage. How's it going? Oh my goodness, guys. It is Monday and I'm off work. Yeah, so not sure when this video is going to go up, but anyway, first things first, if you haven't already joined, please do the Concrete Butterfly Facebook group. You can type in the Concrete Butterfly and find it that way on Facebook, or you can click the link down in the description box below. I am so excited because I got Mica Powders. I've never had Mica Powders. So I have opened the box because I wanted to, well, take a peek. And then they had a sticker sheet to put on top of all of them, so I did that ahead of time so you wouldn't have to sit through all that, because we all want to know what they look like, right? I do. So I am going to put this box, where am I going to put this box? I need my kitchen roll somewhere handy, so I guess I can put it right there. And then I can move that over there, and move this here, and maybe put the box over here. Ooh, that doesn't want to sit there. Maybe I will trade spots with the paper that I'm going to use. Put it off to the side here. Will you sit there? Okay. You will. Yes. So I can put the papers over here. So I'm just going to try it on a variety of papers. This is the paper that I normally use for my journals. It's a little warped, this stack anyway, because it was sitting in a doohickey and yeah, didn't work. It kind of rolled down, and then I wanted to try on black. So, and this is just composition notebook paper that I'm going to play with as well. So, let's get going. Okay. I'm going to try on white first. Can you tell I'm super duper organized? I already feel like I have glitter everywhere. I am not a huge glitter fan, but when it's this fine, it doesn't really bother me because, I don't know, because I'm just going to set that down just so we have, I don't know, something to work on, because it's going to, papers are going to get wet. Alright, we'll start off with just a plain piece of white paper. And what color do I want to start with? There's so many pretty colors. Well, we all know that my favorite color is orange. So we'll start with orange. One of my favorite colors, that is. Orange and teal are my go-tos these days. Alright. I'm trying to be... They gave me a little tool. I think that is to help get into these things. That's what I'm guessing. Try not to spill it everywhere. Okay. Ooh, I got orange fingers. And then they gave me this cute little spoon. So I know a little goes a long way. So do you see that? Where are you guys? Am I even in frame? Yeah, I am. Okay. It just feels a little weird where the camera's at. So a couple of things. One, while I kind of sprinkle this around, maybe I need to kind of tap it. Yeah, there we go. What am I saying? They said that these they're not permanent unless you use a binder with them. So I've got some gum Arabic in my Amazon cart. Alright, so there's some orange. Now, question, should I put another color on there too? Probably, because we can't just have one color, right? How about something that'll go with orange? This one's called Shimmer Red, but it looks white. So let's try this one. I know I probably should have gone through and opened all these because that would have been the smart thing to do, but I was excited to get a video going. There we go. Okay. Just gonna use they gave me 2 spoons, but just gonna get a little bit out. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. I even put some back in the pot. Okay. I'm just dying to know. So I've got my handy dandy spray bottle. That's a lot of water. Let's see. Oh, but they are sparkly. I am going to get just a paintbrush to kind of swirl those around a little bit. See what happens. That shimmery red didn't do shimmery red, in my opinion. This paper is not watercolor paper. Oh, I guess it did a little shimmery red. I've got a bad glare. But we definitely have glitter. Lots of glitter. Okay, this will dry a whole lot lighter. Okay, let's see. What else do I want to do to this? We will keep playing. Let's do violet. I've never had mica powders before, so this is the first time playing with them, but I really love shiny things. I think it'd be fun for journal pages. Another way to fix it, which I'll probably do with some of these papers to fix it from coming up, is I will likely do, oh my, this one is being real stubborn. I will likely do hairspray or another type of fixative just to get it to stay put. Oh, and also just in case, I don't know what's gonna happen, but the dogs and I are here alone today because wifey had to work. Woof, woof. Okay, that's a lot. And right now they're all being decent. They're not doing anything crazy. That's kind of pretty all by itself. Let it drip and smoosh. It's kind of clumpy. That's something I noticed, is it gets a little clumpy in spots. This is not a name brand mica powder by any means. This is a Amazon find. There's a paintbrush hair. I don't mind if it gets soppy. They'll dry. Everything dries, right? Okay. Get some paper towel. that up. And I am pushing, the paper towel's leaving a pattern, that's kind of cool. I am pushing down a little bit to try to pick up the drips that went underneath. Yeah, I'll do it over here too. Just to get both sides of the paper. So once this dries, which I may force it to dry here in a little bit, I'm not going to do it right now, but once this dries, then I will see if it like rubs off on my fingers or what it does. So I'm going to put that back here. I'm going to give this a blotty blot. Wouldn't this be fun, like background for an art journal page or background for tags? Okay, I think this one's good enough to set to the side for a minute. As with any new medium, you have to learn it, right? So it reminds me a little bit of watercolor. Hi, Cinder. Cinder has come. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Get down. Get down. No, get down. She's climbing up on me. Get down. Come on. She wants to be a part of the video, I think. Unfortunately, the way the camera is, that can't happen. Okay, so that's kind of mopped up. I'm getting glittery fingers. Okay, let's see. Lids on that one. Let's try a piece of black. This is black cardstock, so I want to do a little different. I did not get myself a jar of water, so I'll just get a different paintbrush. Maybe. It's already wrinkled the wrong way. Let's put it down that way. I have silk blue and let's do crystal white to see what that does. And let's do maybe grass green. Okay. That will be a fun thing. Okay, there's the white. Let's get that going first. Get those pots off of there. Alright, I've got quite a bit on my spoon here, and I'm gonna try not to shake it so. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, now if I, oh, I'm kind of smushing. Boy, that is beautiful on this. If I smush it down just a little bit before I spray it, but I'm gonna add the other colors before I spray it too. Oh boy. Let me know. I don't know what she's on about. Hey, Cinder. 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 Mama's trying to film a video. She doesn't care. Shimmery! Shimmery! Why the kids gotta act up when you're filming, right? Well, that didn't go very far. Okay. Kind of do the same thing with that. Give it a little scrunch. Okay, and then we will add green. Oof. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what she's barking at. She's standing up on the fireplace hearth or whatever that. Oh my, that is a lot of green. Well, that'll be fun, won't it? Okay, let's see what happens when we give it a spray. I was looking at her and not paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, there we go. All that green is just like... Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm in love with that. That's gorgeous. Drip it that way, and then turn it. I'm gonna try to get it to lay. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Unfortunately though, something that I see is that there's still these clumps. Clumps of color, and I don't really want to run a brush through this because it's freaking stunning. Okay, let's see. I don't even mind my little finger dots in there, kind of tapping out the clumps a little bit. Oh my, let's get it a, give it another sploosh. That run again. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm just kind of turning it all directions. Gosh, that's pretty. Okay, I don't even want to dab it because I feel like we'll lose some of that vibrancy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and give both of these a quick dry. I don't fall out of my chair. And then when I come back, we'll see if they smear off. Which I have a feeling they will. But that's alright, so let me apologize for the cause. Maybe I can get the ding dong dog to quit barking in the meantime. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so they're dry. My hands are gross. I meant to wipe those off before I turn the camera back on. Let me do that because I want to be able to run my fingers across and see what, if anything, comes off. Man, I have them everywhere. But it's fun. It's really, really, really fun. Okay. Now, this one was the first one we did. It is dry. So, I wonder if I should use... Let's use a little bit of paper towel. It's white, it's clean. I'm just going to go right in the middle. Okay, so that isn't moving as much as I thought it would. I am getting color. Let's see. Oh, that was still a little wet, but that's not bad. What about these chunky spots? Yeah, the chunky spots that didn't get wet, those are gonna move around, but yeah, they'll come right off. So that's something to be mindful of. Good to know, good to know. But really, it's not smudging the color all around the page. Mostly getting that purple. Okay. Now look at this one, you guys. Oh, I picked up some color on the back of this one from this one. And I have a feeling that it's where these spots are. That, yep, they got dry from the heat. But that's still really pretty, but that is not going to stay. Neither is that right there. Or these down here. Yeah. But that's still really freaking pretty. Yeah, we're definitely, let's see, this here. Yeah, see, it's still smudging. So, it definitely needs a fixative. Or gum arabic. You mix gum arabic as a binder, and you mix the mica powders with the binder, and you get like a watercolor. It becomes a watercolor. So it would still react to water, but it wouldn't smudge like it's doing now. So yeah, another lesson learned. But God, that's so pretty. Yeah, you guys can see it sparkling. I'm standing up, so oh my, that's so pretty. I'm gonna fix that one and then probably use it in this month's journal. Maybe I'll make a tag out of one part of it and then make clusters out of the other part. Pretty. Okay, let's see. Let's do, I don't really want to do the composition notebook paper because it was a little bit, or it's going to be too soggy. So what I want to do is I have a piece of white cardstock, and so we'll try that with another little technique or two. Oh, I've got this all over my desk now, which is fun. I'll just take another baby wipe. Easy cleanup, that's for sure. My desk is also dirty from other things. I'm going to have mica powders on everything. Like I said, I like some sparkle. Okay, let's do that. You know what? I want to try a little bit of a different technique this time. Let's do purple rose. Gosh, there's so many pretty colors. I don't know what to do. I don't want purple rose, actually. Sorry, I'm thinking. Let's just do a mixture of blue. Silk blue, bright blue. That says light green. That looks like a blue to me. Shimmer green, shimmer blue, sky blue. We'll do blues. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take just a piece of this like so. And then I'm going to pop these open. Maybe this one's being a little more stubborn, but I have that little, I see why they gave us this little pokey. Helps get these open, I guess. Well, I don't guess, I know. Because I'm doing it. Okay, little spoon. And I'm gonna put a pile right there. Lid on it. Put it back in the box. Oh yeah, we used this one already, which is fine. I don't mind because it's pretty. That might be a little much. Let's see if I can. Yeah. I have this everywhere. Everywhere. Okay, did I use this one yet? Probably. Nope. I don't even know what colors I've used. Which is not a problem because they're all going to get used in some way or another at some point or another. Definitely going to have to get out some watercolor paper, play on that because it's got some tooth to it. This one is bright blue. It's also a little much. I can always get more. Man, I have, well, like I said, I have this all over, but I'm going to use baby wipes this time to smush color around. But I'm going to get this wet. You know what? I'm going to get it wet with my other spray bottle. Whoa. Chill. Man. Okay. Let's start with this guy. It's kind of pasty. Pasty. Add some of this guy. And then some of this guy. Oh, that's pretty. Got some clumps. You don't want to press too hard. You don't want to shred through your what's it called? Oh, my Lanta. Why is everything not working? Ooh. Okay, there we go. I am going to give them a little stir. They're kind of mixing together. We won't waste that paint either. Try to cover the whole thing. That's fun. This gives you a little bit of, and there are 3 different colors. It's hard to see the 3 different colors. I probably should have done that just a little bit differently. But again, you live, you learn, right? Get some more of that. Just give it a wipe on. At least with this way, you don't get the clumps. I should use, probably next time, I should use like a palette with little wells in it, and then that way we can, I'm gonna get this wet. I didn't put out a pot of water, so. And then just do some splatters with the excess. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Some spots didn't get splatters. I'm getting splattered. We're all getting splattered. Everything's getting splattered. That's getting splattered. We are in the garage. If we were in the house, the wifey'd be kicking my booty. Okay, let's see. I have a little bit left on here that I don't really want to waste. So I'm going to just plop it down in spots. Get rid of the pieces. See if that comes off a little bit. That'd be pretty too in tags or whatever. Let's give it a little bit of a dry and see what happens. This shouldn't take as long because I didn't use as much water. Alright, and then that's not anywhere near dry, but quickly I can show you that if you spray some water on and then take some paper towel and then just lay it over the top, you can pull up some of that. I know from watching a couple of videos. You can pull that up on there. That's not showing very well. Did it work? Kinda. Maybe I didn't let it sit on the surface long enough. Again, it does rub a little bit, but that is really pretty too. So we have Massive Messy. Bright blue and the green on the black paper, the green and white. Oh, so pretty. I love that one. Totally in love with that one. So I think, guys, that's gonna do it for now. What a mess. But it was a fun mess, right? We all get to play with glitter and yummies. So yeah, so if you liked what you saw, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. I do love all my subbies. If you've been around, I really appreciate you sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.